Hello, guys. Good morning. Yeah, good morning because this is morning right now. I'm gonna be reacting to this Larry June interview with Wallow or whatever. So let's just hop straight into it. I don't want to waste no time. Yeah.
I was recording at every hotel I was touching down at. I ain't have a spot at the time. He was thugging. He was putting in that work, man.
You ain't had no crib. You was just going hotel to hotel.
Man, I was living out the beds for a minute, man. I was thugging. I was fucking around. So I was getting to the bag. I was young at 19. I had my tools together. You gotta have your tools.
And what's the tools?
That MacBook, that mic, that preamp. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
And that social media.
So did you need any money?
You spend money. You spend money on the tools of the game.
Okay.
The laptop.
Okay.
That was the third time. The mic, the shit to record yourself. Promotional tools. You know what I mean? Like back in the days, it was CDs. It was what I mean, flyers. It was that kind of money. I don't consider that spending money. Like that's you putting that back into yourself. So that's coming back. You don't need much money. You want to take the tools you got, cell phone, and social media, the Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You take your product, aka your music. You know what I mean? Whatever you got to get to the people, and you distribute it to the internet, man, and you push that shit.
All right. So here in this first clip, he was just basically talking about the tools of the game. You feel me? Everything that you need, kind of, to just get started and start growing. He was saying he didn't. You feel me? He didn't have much money. He was like 19 at the time, living in his car and stuff. But he had his music equipment, and that was kind of like the big investment that he made, and that was able to sustain him to keep going and keep growing and keep pushing his work. You feel me? Just investing in, you feel me, a laptop, he said, the interface and your mic. You feel me? As long as you have the tools that you need to create your product, the music, like he said, you feel me, you'll be good and able to capitalize and monetize off of that later. You feel me? And then he was going on to say about the promotional tools, like, you feel me, back in the day, getting CDs to go sell and everything. You feel me? So he was just saying, like, I like that he was just saying that, because that's kind of a risk that I took. You feel me? With being a producer and wanting to, you feel me, grow and monetize and capitalize off of that. You feel me? Building a brand and a business off of it. You feel me? My equipment is the only thing that I will never get rid of. You feel me? It just makes me, you feel me, the return on that investment, it's all in an investment. You feel me? So although, you feel me, like he said, he didn't have no money, but he had his phone to still run up the social media. You feel me? Probably recording himself while he's doing his stuff with his equipment in his car. You feel me? It's like those the small investments at the beginning is what will allow you to grow and keep building it, keep building. Like I say, I started with my iPhone making beats. Now I have all this. I have speakers, you feel me? I got a mic, I got headphones, I got everything that I need now. Before, I just had my iPhone and some earbuds like this, you feel me? And eventually I got my MIDI keyboards and upgraded. But you got to start with that basic stuff. You got to make those small investments in order to grow. But you got to make the investments, whether it's your time or whether it's the money to buy the tools you need. But you got to get that product out, you feel me, and push it. So you got to get the tools in order to invest in your product in order, you feel me, get those results you're hoping for. But let's hop into this next clip real quick.
Nothing happened overnight. You gotta stay at it. You gotta put that work in. You gotta wake up every day dedicated. We got 24 hours in a day. You gotta at least dedicate just for my motherfuckers that got 9 to 5s, putting that work in. You gotta at least put 30 minutes every day into what you're doing, and that's the least. If you can put 30 minutes a day to be consistently working on your dream, you gonna be a bad motherfucker. But you gotta step it up too. That 30 minutes gotta eventually turn into an hour. That hour gotta turn into at least 2 hours. Say you got a job 24/7. You working, you waking up, doing what you gotta do to feed your family. You work with what you can. So any free time you got, if you want it. Some motherfuckers don't want it, and you can't get mad at that because it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But for those who really want it, they really passionate about it, you gotta put that time in no matter what, no matter how you feeling, no matter if your bitch left you, no matter if you ain't got no money right now, you gotta always remember the end goal and imagine yourself being there when you finish, man. Imagine yourself pushing that Lambo. Imagine yourself buying that house. Imagine yourself being able to live with that freedom. And it's possible.
Man, now in this next clip, I really like how he was just saying, man, if you really want it, you just got to put in the work, and there's no other way to say it, no nicer way or easier way to put it. But you feel me? No matter what you're going through, man, because that's the only thing that will be able to save you for real is your craft, That's what I had to learn the hard way, too. Like, when I first got to college and everything, I was 17 when I first started college. I started making beats at 15. So when I turned 17 and came to college and everything, I stopped making beats because, life just happens. Everything just starts going on, problems and all that, whatever. You just lose your focus and your momentum. But you feel me, eventually, in my second and third year of college, I was finally able, you feel me, to get my bag and invest in my studio equipment. I got my laptop, and then I got my mic set up. And and my headphones and my mic, you feel me? So I was able to start, you feel me, getting back into my craft again and opening my head back up and start working and building and making beats and connections and all that. But you feel me? If you want it, you gonna put the time in and the work and the effort in. And still now to this day, I'm about to graduate college, but my first semester of this last year, I remember just being in class, you feel me? I hate school, man. So I'm just in class, just thinking about my music stuff, you feel me, hitting up the homies to see if we still gonna work tonight, the session is still good, you feel me, working on YouTube videos, trying to plan out what I'm gonna talk about, you feel me, and just thinking about my craft, because when you just start stuck in a hard time, the only thing you can think about is getting out of it, you feel me, and the only thing that was gonna be able to get me out of it was myself, and doing something that would allow me, you feel me, I will have to work to get out of there, and what work would I be able to put in to be able to get to where I want to be, and you feel me, just thinking about those steps, and you feel me, you just got to make the effort to do what you want to do, you feel me, and you got to just really take the time to figure it out, you feel me, and just put the work in. At the end of the day, nobody can really tell you what to do or how to do it. You just got to decide for yourself and make the moves for yourself to get it done, you feel me, and you know everything will turn out. And like he said, it can be beautiful. You just got to imagine yourself in that position you want to be, and you will get there, you feel me. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for I got for this video today. I didn't do 3 clips because those are the 2 most prominent ones that I found from that interview or whatever, but I still think it was valuable, some good information in there. You know, shout out to Larry June. I just like his music, man, and I like he just be preaching real stuff in his music. You know, he doesn't cap in his rap. So you feel me? I really like that about him, and I'm just grateful for him sharing that information and me just being able to share it back to y'all in my own way to keep spreading the knowledge. You feel me? So song of the day is gonna be Smoothies in 1991 by Larry June. So that's gonna be song of the day. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something new. And yeah, I'll see you next week for the next video. Talk to you later.